Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve Codeforce's problem rope walkers. Before we start looking the problem details, I want to mention that my channel is dedicated to help people in their Java J2 interviews and their coding interviews. You will find lot of helpful videos which are like helpful in Java J2 interview preparation and your coding interview preparation. You will find more than 200 solved different varieties of coding interview questions which were previously asked by big tech companies like Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft, Google, Yahoo, Apple, and many others. So if you are preparing for any Java J2 interviews or telephonic interviews or coding interviews, then please subscribe to the channel. This channel can definitely help you in your interview preparation. So please subscribe it. So let's go through the rope walker's problem statement. Polycarp decided to relax on his weekend and visited two performances of famous rope walkers Agathon, Boniface and Conrad. The rope is straight and infinite in both directions. At the beginning of the performance, Agathon, Boniface and Conrad are located in positions ABC respectively. At the end of the performance, the distance between each pair of rope walkers was at least D. So they are standing d distance, at least d distance away from each other, right? Rope walkers can walk on the rope. In 1 second, only one rope walker can change his position. Every rope walker can change his position exactly by one, shift by one to left or right on the rope. Agathon, Boniface and Conrad cannot move at the same time. Only one of them can move at each moment. Rope walkers can be at same positions at the same time and can walk past each other. You should find the minimum duration in seconds of the performance. In other words, find minimum number of seconds needed so that distance between each pair of rope walkers can be greater than or equal to d. Right, so rope walkers can walk to negative coordinates also because it's an infinite rope, right, on both directions. So they can go into negative direction also, right, negative coordinates also. So let's look at what input is given to us. The only line of input contains four integers a, b, c, d. So which is ABC is the three rope walkers position, right, and D is the minimum distance that should be having between each of the pair, right, like between two of the rope walkers basically. So it is possible that any two or three rope walkers are in the same position at the beginning of the performance. Output one integer, the minimum duration in seconds of the performance. So as you can see, the 5263 is let's take this example over in on the whiteboard. So let's take this here. So let's just have, let's say 5, let's look at the positions, right? 5 to 6 are the positions that are given to us. So this is 2, this is 5 and this is 6, let's say, right? So this is given. So these are the positions of the three rope walkers, right? So we need to find out the minimum distance d. So what d is given to us? D is given to us as 3 here, right? So minimum distance should be 3 here, right? D is equal to 3. So they should be at least 3 distance apart from each other. So if you compare these two rope walkers, they are already 3 distance apart, right? So we don't have to do anything, they are already apart. But this one, these two are only 1 distance apart, right? So what it means is we have to move this rope walker to 8, right? So this should be moved to 8, right? So that the distance between these two will be 3, correct? So this, once he moves to 8, the distance will be equal to 3. So it means that additional 2 seconds will be there, right? 2 seconds additional will be required so that the distance will be between these pairs of rope walker which are next to each other, right, will be equal to at least 3. So as you can see, that's why 2 is the answer which is given here. So this is the basically problem. We have to find out the minimum time that will be required, right, so that they will be d distance apart from each other. So as you can see, output integer, minimum duration in seconds of the performance. So this is what the problem is, as I explained you here. So let's look into some more problems here. So one is this one, let's say 2, 3 and 10 and 4. So let's look into this problem. So they A, B, C, they are coordinates is given 2 3 10 and the distance is given is equal to 4, right? So minimum they should be apart 4 basically, right? So what we have to do is we have to always calculate the distance. We have to take this middle element and calculate distance on both directions, right? So we will calculate on the right direction. So as you can see, distance is 7, so which means that we are good. It's already greater than or equal to d, so no one has to move basically, right? Now when we calculate the distance between on this left direction, as you can see, this distance is 1 basically, right? Minimum distance we want is 4, which means that we have to move this performance, this guy 3 apart, right? So now 2, this is, let's say 1, this is 0, right? This is 0 and this is -1. So once he moves from 2 to -1, this is, we are adding 3 more distance here, right? So 3 plus 1 total will be 4. So this total distance will be 4, and that's what we want, right? So it means that additional 3 seconds will be required basically for this, right? So that's why you can see 3 is the answer for this question. Sorry, so here, right? So 3 is the answer for this question, as you can see. So let's take another example here. 2 3 4 is given to us. So this one is the example that actually I wanted to show you, like one example where, let's say, now again we have distance required is equal to 3, right, in this case. So now what it means is we will always take the distance, we will go to the middle guy, this middle guy, and then we will calculate distance on both directions. So this distance is 1, and so it means that we have to move this guy 2 more distance, right? So they can be 3 apart, right? So he should go to 6, then they will be 3 apart, right? So this one takes 2 seconds for this one. Also, if you calculate the distance on the left side, this is again a 1 distance, so this guy again has to move to 2 distance apart, which is 0 basically, right? So once he moved to 0, then this is 2 more distance, so total distance will be 3, right? Because total distance we want is 3, here also 3, here also 3. So total time it will take for this is 2 seconds plus 2 seconds, because only one guy can move at one time basically, right? So 2 plus 2 is 4, so 4 should be the answer, right? 4 seconds will be required for that. So this is the problem, and this is how we are going to solve the problem. So let's look at the Java code. Java code is pretty simple once you understand the logic. So this is the input array that is given to us. So first we will sort it basically, right? We will sort this array. So this is the example we are taking, the first one, right? This is the example we are taking. So we will first sort it out so that we will get the middle guy correctly, right? Once after sorting, and then we have been given distance d, and so we will create one variable, result will initialize to 0. So we will first calculate how much distance will be required for the left guy, right, to go. So this is the left guy basically, right? So this is the left performer, you can say, or performer, right? And this one is for right performer. So this one is the additional distance he has to go, so that we will get the minimum distance 4, right? As you can see, d minus array 1 minus array 0 we will do, right? Array 1 minus array 0. So this one is array 1. So as you can see, basically this one is the array 1 and this one is array 0, right? So we are calculating the distance basically here, and then we are subtracting the distance d minus that distance, right? So this one will be the additional distance he has to move, if he has to move at all, right? Because we are taking maximum, so it will be 0 or this distance, right? So for example, so let me just take out this coloring now, because you understood the logic now. So let me just go here, right? So let's say this one we calculated. So this is array 1 minus array 0, this is 1, and what we are doing is distance minus 1, right? So 3 minus 1 we are doing, right? This is the additional distance this has to move basically. This additional distance is 2 on the, this is for the left guy and this is for the right performance, same thing. So we will do maximum of this one, right, 0 or the distance, and then we will keep adding into the result. So we will get total number of seconds that are required basically, right? The minimum number of time, right? Minimum number of seconds for the performance. So let's just go ahead and let's just execute this code. So as you can see, we are getting 3, which is correct answer. We have taken this example here, so we are getting 3 as the correct answer. Now we will take this another example 2 3 4, and 3 is the distance. 2 3 4 here, right, and that 3 is the distance. So this one, as you know, it is 4, right? The 4 will be the correct answer here. So we are getting correct answer here. Now we will take this example here. This is 2 5 6 and distance is 3. So 2 5 6 and distance is 3. So let's just execute this one. So we are getting 2. So let's see, we are getting 2 because this 3 is already there, and for this one we have to since 5 6 already one distance is there, we have to add 2 more distance basically, right? We have to add 2 more distance so that we will get 3, right? So we are getting 2 as the correct answer for this question. You can see we are getting correct answer. So this is the way we can solve Codeforces problem, rope walkers. So if you are new to my channel, there is a Codeforces playlist on my channel which has a lot of Codeforces solved examples, explained with examples and Java code. You can go through that playlist. It will help you in your coding interview preparation. There is another big playlist on my channel called as LeetCode and LeanCode Solutions. It has a lot of lead code and lean code problems which were previously asked coding interview questions by big tech companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Yahoo, and many others. So you can go through that playlist. It has over 200 solved different coding varieties of examples which are very important for coding interviews. If you like this video, if you find it helpful, and if you like how it's prepared with whiteboarding examples and Java code, please give it a like. Also subscribe to the channel. Your subscription to the channel is really important for us because that is the way the videos can reach to more people who need help in solving coding questions. They can watch these videos and understand how to approach different varieties of coding problems and what Java data structures and APIs should be applied, to different varieties of coding problems. Because the goal of the channel is to help as many people as possible in their coding interviews and Java J2 interviews, and overall Java J2E concepts, architecture, and all that. So if you like this video, please give it a like. If you have any questions, please put your questions below the description and share this video with your friends and colleagues, and thanks for watching this video.